this Wednesday, March the 29th edition of the Ringside Report. I am Ryan Young. Joining me on the phone, as always, the king of controversy, Anthony Smoothie. Smoothie!
I thought it was Friday. Yippee!
Oh, Tony, you know, if it was Friday, we'd be doing the show from the pool at 91 degrees. We're almost there. We got, of course, Ron Johnson coming up next. But before that, we got to recap the final Raw before WrestleMania. You ready?
I'm ready. From Philly.
Yeah, it was a little. I'm surprised they did that because it was a little of a rambunctious crowd there on Monday night.
Yeah, they should have started a riot.
Well, didn't they do that a couple of years ago?
Yeah, wasn't that the Royal Rumble when Roman Reigns won and they almost lit the city on fire?
Yeah, and Roman Reigns addressed that in his promo. We'll get to that, but first, Bayley comes out. I missed the first promo. Me and Numbnuts went out to Buffalo Wild Wings. And we went to the old stomping grounds. We went to the one in Round Lake where we used to watch pay-per-views.
I know, I was there last Friday.
And then Charlotte came out, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax. They all said they're gonna win. It's a fatal four-way, yada yada. Then a tag team match. Bayley and Sasha Banks defeats Nia Jax and Charlotte. Austin Aries defeats Noam Dar. Seth Rollins comes out, and then Triple H comes out and says, if you're gonna sit there like a good boy, and if you do, or if you get up at all, then this match isn't happening. So Seth Rollins sits down, they sign the contract. Then Triple H attacks Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins eventually gets the upper hand, and that's the way that ends. Over the top rope challenge, no one really won that match, did they?
I believe Big Show won it, and it was really
he just seemed like he attacked everybody.
Yeah, the display was a no contest, so.
Yeah, Neville defeats Jack Gallagher. Of course, him and Austin Aries getting ready. Gallows and Anderson versus Enzo and Cass ends in a no contest. Has this been made official yet? We're taping this early. Has this been made official? That match is going to be a ladder match, but when are they going to announce it?
They already did. I had the card. It's so far it's a triple threat tag team match, but they got a couple days. They'll probably add a ladder in there.
And then, of course, no DQ. Sami Zayn needed to be Kevin Owens to be entered into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Sami Zayn does get it. One thing I did forget to add in here is the Roman Reigns Undertaker. Roman Reigns comes out and says this is his yard. Then Undertaker does the promo from the graveyard. Bless you. And then the lights go out and Undertaker's in the ring. And then eventually the lights go out again and Undertaker rests in peace, and that's that. Back to the Gallows, Anderson, Enzo, Cass, or we already talked about that. Sami Zayn wins to get in the Battle Royal. Then we close things out with Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman coming out. And then they say Goldberg's gonna lose and da-da-da. And then Goldberg gets the upper hand. What did he do, a spear or a jackknife? And a spear, and we are now the final Raws in the books. Tony, do you think did this Raw pump you up and prepare you for WrestleMania in what, 5 nights? 4 nights?
I don't think this was a successful WrestleMania. I think this is one of the kind of WrestleManias. I think the best WrestleMania, the pre-WrestleMania, was the night 10 years ago. I believe it was yesterday, 10 years ago on this date, by the way. It was March 26th when Chicago hosted Monday Night Raw 6 days before WrestleMania 23. I was there.
Was that Triple H Undertaker or no?
No, that was...
Who did he face that one?
Undertaker faced Batista, but that was the main event of Raw was Batista, Undertaker, and John Cena and Shawn Michaels. That's what Shawn Michaels hit John Cena with the super kick.
Oh, the memories. But of course, there's also news for WrestleMania, the entranceway. The rumor has it is that, of course, it's the biggest thrill ride or whatever the promo is. The entranceway, Tony, is looks like it's going to be a roller coaster.
Nice.
So, do you think, and it's a long entranceway again, so Undertaker should probably start his entrance right now for Sunday. But, do you think that they're going to do, or do you think they're going to come out, and do you think they're going to get carried to the ring in roller coasters?
Oh, maybe Undertaker will keep carrying smoke.
That too. And we'll see, folks. Of course, we will have a warm up on Sunday, folks. We have a stacked. I know. I don't have a voice now, and we haven't even left yet. So it should be exciting. Of course, folks, my North Carolina Tar Heels, they have advanced. They need to... If they win Saturday, Tony's already taken 2 pies to the face. Folks, I weighed in this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I know my weight. But Tony and everyone else will find out on Friday's show. How many pies, if any pies, do I take to the face?
I hope you take 20. I hope you take 30.
Well, we'll see, and of course that will happen next week. But Friday we'll have all the answers. We'll also have we're gonna recap all the stuff. But next, Ron Johnson joins the show. Our final segment before Orlando. We'll be back on the Ringside Report. Welcome back here to the Ringside Report for this Wednesday, March the 29th. Of course, we just recapped Raw from last night, or excuse me, 2 nights ago. Now we are ready to go for the grand finale before we head to Orlando. And of course, we had Chad McGee on Monday. Now, of course, we have Ron Johnson joining us from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Ron, welcome back.
Feels good to be back. Feels like a long time to be able to do this thing, you know?
Yeah, I think you filled in for me last in the summer when I went to Nashville. You had to work with Brandon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just can't believe it. I should go back and get on the paint on that show.
And then, of course, we're joined by the king of controversy, as always, Anthony Smoothie. Smoothie, how we doing?
Hello, how you doing?
Why do you come on like you're Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Oh, that's Johnny Carson, by the way.
Oh, well.
I'm sure it was called Johnny Carson. I was thinking more of the guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's the first thought in my head when you did that.
Let's start this thing off, of course, before we talk about WrestleMania. Let's talk about the jabs that have been going back and forth between you two. Let's start off with Ron. Ron, you have something to say to Smoothie. He's here. We're here. Let's go.
Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and just sing "Just Oh Thank God He's the Queen," because that's the only person that's going to be able to save you, Anthony Shitty. I wasn't even involved in your little tirade and your shenanigans, but apparently you decided to take it upon yourself to actually put me in your little tirade and shenanigans. And for what? Because your precious buddy Brandon James couldn't get the job done. So half time somebody from Ringside Report called me out. Obviously, you didn't pay much attention then. You're not paying much attention now. Obviously, it's clear. Anthony Shitty has got this mindset in his head that just because the Chicago Cubs won one World Series.
Sorry, I had to give a standing ovation. Continue.
And I actually said all my jabs on Anthony Shitty back in the Battle of the Bracketologists a few nights ago.
Huh. Interesting.
Challenge for cheesy, greasy, sub-eating, 12-pounded, 12-pound hamburger chuck. Mother Anthony Shitty, who took it to him to piss off the wrong captain. There's no captain there, Tony boy. And but how much you try, no matter how hard you try, you cannot beat me. I'll give you credible. At least you got all the because.
Uh-oh, I think we're losing Ron again.
Nah, that's just my other line sitting here trying to get answers. Apparently, everybody wants to chime in on Anthony Shitty. Actually, like this. I don't know exactly what your malfunction was with me to decide to wake up in the middle of the night from a cold sweat sitting on your giant king-size waterbed for some stupid reason. But since you decided to bring me to this party, I'm going to give you 6 seconds to try to...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did we lose him again? There he goes. Okay, Smoothie, what are your thoughts? What do you have to say about what Ron said?
Really, this St. Louis bitch reject
Oh.
wants to make fun of me. Hey, listen, we won the World Series. We beat your ass in 2015. We also beat your ass in 2016. Yeah, you sure can take the power from us. That's fine. But whatever. But remember this. The Blackers are going to win the Stanley Cup this year, and we're going to beat your St. Louis Blues again. So you send your Albert rejects on the home, and you chop on the Albuquerque dick-sucking hot dogs, and
Smoothie!
you
Smoothie! Smoothie! What did you just say?
Albuquerque dick-sucking hot dog.
Smoothie, where do you come up with this shit?
And you...
Oh, God. Rod. Go ahead, Smoothie.
Hey, let me tell you something. I am the face of the Ringside Report, and you know what?
Hey, how can your face... Hey, I got a question. How can you be the face of the Ringside Report when your face is never on it?
Shut up, Nimrod.
Sorry.
That's because of the fact that they don't have a poster big enough to put his fat head on it.
Oh!
You know what? Are you going to WrestleMania? No. You can sit there, buy it on the network for $9.99. Oh, wait, you don't have the network. I'm sorry. You're not that rich. You're a poor, fat bastard.
Smoothie!
Wow, did he just call me fat? No, hold on. Did you just call me fat? You heard what he said. I'm sorry. Did the 600-pound cockfucker actually have the balls, or I'm saying the mangina, to actually sit here and call me that? I'm sorry, but I got some bad news for you. There is a reason why you're never on the poster. There's a reason why you're never actually physically on the show. Maybe because of the fact that they don't have a chair big enough to keep their ass there without breaking it. Number two, it's because of that they spread out 3 channels to sit here and put you all the way into the poster. Number 3, they already had a quintessential stuff in Chicago, and he's an epic sale. Now he's sitting there on the corner, constantly still begging and pleading for a free season ticket, but he doesn't realize he's not even there. Since you're going on this whole thing about my beloved city, let me think about this for a second. Last year you did this trash talking. I know this. And we beat out in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Then you have the balls there and saying that you guys won one series and you wanted to get some balls. Then 10 more and then we can play. So that's probably won't happen. That's fine. The Bears have a good relevant system flipping shuffle. So as far as I'm concerned, you can't really say much about my backyard. And going to get me started with such a ball, the whole title thing good.
Oh God! Don't go on a roll about the Bulls. I used to be a big Bulls fan. Not until they fire their front office. That's Okay, guys. We're gonna take a timeout real quick. When we come back, we are going to talk about WrestleMania and get this back on the track, and we'll see where that goes. We'll be right back. Folks, we are back, and of course, WrestleMania coming up this Sunday, April the 2nd, from Orlando, Florida, at Camping World Stadium. And Ron, I got a question to ask you. What are you going to be watching more of? WrestleMania, or are you going to be watching more of the Cubs-Cardinals season opener? They both start around the same time, I believe. Locally, well, they're like an hour and a half apart. Yeah. Ron, what are you watching more of?
Oh, come on now. Are you kidding me? Opening day, Cards, Cubs, this rivalry gets a little bit more meaning because now the Cubs actually won a series. The Cardinals pretty much have been there and done that, but now they're trying to strive for that number 12 championship. The way I'm looking at it, WrestleMania, right now I'm looking at 2 matches in my head that may pique my attention. But right now, at this point, I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go opening day. Cardinals and Colts. The defending champs taking on the greatest champ of all time. That sounds a lot more entertaining for me than Brock Lesnar and Goldberg a Golden Years match.
Yeah, and I think look at that. When you look at Goldberg versus when you got Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar, these two. We were talking about this on Monday with Chad. Ron, do you think this match is going to go over? If I set the over-under at 5 minutes and you had to bet everything you had on it, would you say over or under if that match going 5 minutes long?
I say it will. I have to bet the farm. I think it's going to go over 5 minutes for one reason. In the last match they actually had, they spent like 10 minutes in here grappling on that tie-out. For about 15 minutes before somebody finds out and say, hey, you know what? We need to do something about this. The only way this match can become more entertaining is if you actually do put some cool in a special referee for it. That's all I'm saying.
Tony, your thoughts on this? Do you think Goldberg, of course, his contract expires at midnight after WrestleMania. Do you think Goldberg signs a new deal, Tony?
No, I think Goldberg, this is going to be a swan fight. I think Brock's going to finally end it and finally end the hype of the F5 and leaving Goldberg on his back as he takes the WWE Championship as he was supposed to do 2 years ago at WrestleMania 31 and retain it, but he's going to retain the title and walk on Raw the next night. Oh, and by the way, the Cubs are going to kick the Cardinals' ass on Sunday night, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Good luck with that one. Let me know how that actually goes for you. And actually, I will do one better. After the Cardinals figure and take care of that opening night beatdown, I'm going to send you a nice little picture right there at your special Ringside Report page you can find right there on Facebook. And it's going to have right there at least 3 or 4 players that can actually fit into a blue, unlike you.
Oh. Let's shift gears now. Okay, Ron, I want your 2 answers. What is the match the most underrated match that has a chance to be match of the night on Sunday?
Underrated match of the night. I think it's the one that everybody's already mentioned already. I'm going AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon.
Yep.
One of those guys has the opportunity to be back to the night because quite frankly, most people probably already know this is most likely Chris Jericho's last came off. So in all honesty, it works out perfect for him. As far as AJ versus Shane goes, you got one of the most phenomenal superstars perennial wrestlers for that matter of all time in this zone. He's not one of the greatest daredevils in pro wrestling in McMahon. This match can start anywhere, go anywhere, do anything. And just for the sake of argument, I'm going to throw in the third one for you. I'm going to say if this actually happens, which we all know it will, Triple H versus Seth Rollins, because it's the one time where we can actually see Triple H do the one thing that most people have been pissed off about, and that is pass the torch to Seth Rollins that night in Orlando.
Talking about another passing of the torch, how about Seth or Roman Reigns against Undertaker? Is there any chance Undertaker wins this match?
I think that if you're smart, you will try to expect Roman Reigns win this match. You gotta make it look good. This cannot be something like New Orleans back a few years ago. You gotta have to the point where you have Lesnar to be an Undertaker and people will miss that you for weeks, but they were happy at the same time. You gotta get it to the point where people are actually going to say, hey, you know what? I come think in my head, this might actually be worth the fight to the mission. Right now, people are saying, if they're trying to make Roman Reigns a bad guy, the perfect match to do it is right there at WrestleMania. I see where the Reigns getting this thing. Obviously, I am just like you guys. I'm a diehard wrestling fan, so I would love for the fact. I hate the fact of seeing I'm watching Undertaker lose at WrestleMania. That's all he's been at. Since he's done that 2 shits about his WrestleMania legacy, give Roman Reigns this moment. See, let Undertaker pretty much pass that torch on over, and when it's all said and done, maybe that next night on Raw will actually have a full WrestleMania Raw that will pretty much equal to those crazy ass fans in Jersey who take over every single Raw show
Yes. Your thoughts on, are we going to see a Hulk Hogan appearance?
No.
You don't think he's going to show up?
Well, I think I sure don't. I think that they're going to let go and Hulk go away and stuff like that. They're going to let Hulk Hogan come out now when we haven't really seen much of this. Well, it's all that who is the super dome. And the fact is that the only way this is going to help is we've only seen around Garfield and Shawn Michaels take the win. All those guys are actually doing the show right now. The only way that this will actually work out perfectly is that you got to get somebody other than Hulk Hogan out there. You bring Hulk Hogan in, it's practically like, okay, this show sucks so bad, you got to find the one guy that nobody's seen at a WrestleMania in 3 years, and you got to hope that he still can bring that fire that he's accustomed to bringing without pissing off the barrage of African Americans that are to be in the front row watching the show, because they all remember what it's about. That's the point where, you know, that first thing I do that one? No. Save yourself the trouble. You got enough back as it is. Just put a second one down there for 5 minutes and see what happens.
Smoothie, what's your underrated match of the night? Quickly.
My match is going to be the Miz and Maurice versus John Cena and Nikki Bella, where Cena proposes to Nikki Bella.
Ron, hasn't that been such a great storyline? I love how they've built that.
It's real, recognizing real.
Yeah.
Which I actually like. Because honestly, Miz and Cena are tight like that. Maurice and Nikki, not so much, but they're getting better. But the fact is that they take the personal and the professional, put them in a collision course. And if this actually happens, if John Cena actually proposes to Nikki, the only person who's going to be mad about it is because she's so one of the planet that would think anything would be sexy.
All right, folks. Don't forget WrestleMania is coming up this Sunday night. We'll have a live post. We'll have a post show coming up next Monday.
You know what I want to see quickly before we go?
What's up?
I want to see if Hogan shows up. I want to see Vince McMahon show up and Vince slamming Hulk Hogan.
You want to see Vince McMahon do what?
Body slam Hulk Hogan and beat Hulk Hogan just like when Hogan beat McMahon in WrestleMania 18.
Are you sure he's not going to bring one of them Albuquerque dick suckers? Hot dogs?
He might do a Dixie Carter dick sucker.
Oh, Smoothie.
More like a Chicago cock blocker in any of that.
Oh, Tony.
We're Listen, we're going to win the World Series again this year, and we're going to beat your St. Louis Cardinals again, you little bitch.
Oh, here we go, folks.
I'll call you for the World Series. Well, we'll be there. But we won last year. What do we got over here? We got a couple of haters or 10 bucks of haters.
Oh, God, here we go. You got to quote them.
Good night, Ryan. See you later. Good night.
Folks, everyone, Ron, thanks for joining us, and I hope to hear from you soon.
Fantastic. Thanks so much. Go suck it. And thank you guys for letting me have a Ringside Report. You guys fucking rock on this. You truly are the front row seat for all things wrestling.
Thank you very much. And that he said it. Everyone, we'll see you Friday from Orlando.